Hi everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and this is a pre-recorded live stream. Yes, I'm on vacation for the second weekend, but I'm here with you watching this live stream. Today we're going to talk about how to get help from the angels fast when in need. Now, listen, this topic is powerful, and this is something that I always live by, always use, and I'll tell you right now, if you follow me and you watch my videos, out of everything that I teach you guys, my angels has always been number one. Jesus, God has always been number one. So now, when I'm talking about angels, you guys really need to know when it comes to scripting, affirmations, crystals, blowing cinnamon, angels has always been on my top of my list. So now, let's get started with this. And again, I want you guys to take out a pen and paper, write down the information because I'm going to give you guys a lot of information that you can absolutely start using right after this video. So now, why am I talking about this topic? And it's because so many of us feel like we're alone. We feel like there's no one there to help us. We feel like we're fighting in this world by ourselves. The universe is not supporting me or us. We just feel so out of place, and we feel like God has placed us here in a war zone. This is not true. God has placed angels, messengers here to give us guidance and to help us during life tribulations. God has placed angels, spiritual guides, archangels here to help us. But now listen, you have to know how to use it. Now, some people prefer just to call on God or Jesus or Allah or Buddha. That's okay too. Again, that is number one. But if you feel like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, you can still always call on your angels. So now, what is it that I want to tell you about your angels, and how can you get a message or get guidance or assistance or help fast when in need? Now, I'm going to start this off very quickly so that we can get right to it. There are different types of angels, all different types of levels of angels, and we're not going to get into that. We're just going to boil it together as angels. Now, a lot of people know about the archangels, but besides the archangels, we have angels, regular angels that come in and assist us throughout our entire life based on what it is that we need. Maybe as a child, we had angels around us for that moment. Then as we started our career, we had other angels around us to help us in those situations. We also have spiritual guides, you guys, which can be our deceased loved ones from this lifetime or another lifetime. Now listen, you guys know I believe in reincarnation. So now, where am I going with this? We have a multitude of support that we cannot see. The only thing it is that you need to get used to using this support system, and then you too will find out how things can happen, wow, in a blink of an eye. So now, let's get to it. Now, you guys know I always talk about parking angels and all these things. Listen, this is true. And the more you believe in it, the more you'll see it. So now, if you guys know, and I'm going to ask you right now, in the chat box, put down what was my previous name. And I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to say it, okay? Because this name was based on what I'm telling you right now. So now, we have parking angels, emergency angels, guidance angels, support angels, angels just helping us all around. Now, you're probably saying, Yvette, how is it that I can communicate with these angels and get guidance and assistance, especially when I'm desperate or need assistance very fast? The first thing you need to do is to just start believing that you can talk to your angels, that you can get assistance and guidance at a blink of an eye from an angel, okay? That is the first step, okay? I'm sure somebody already placed the answer in the chat box, and that is loving my angels. And again, that describes me perfectly because, again, I started off just doing angel videos, okay? The law of attraction angel videos, okay? And it was loving my angels when I first started. So now, Besides believing that you can communicate with your angels, the next thing is, as I just stated, is just to start speaking to your angels. Just saying things like, my angels, my guardian angels, my archangels, my spiritual guides, I welcome you into my life. I welcome you. I acknowledge you. And I know God has sent you here to be a messenger, to give me guidance, protection, and support. By doing this, you are acknowledging that you believe in the angels. You believe in an entity that's there that is supporting you. The next thing it is, you need to invite them or approve for them to be and come into your life to help you in situations. You have to remember, you have free will in this lifetime to make all the decisions you want to make at that particular time. But when you invite the angels to come into your life, to step into your life, to give you assistance, you are giving them the approval to help you. Okay? Again, we are dealing with universal laws, and the angels have to be invited to come in, to step in. Now, if you don't believe what I'm saying, we're going to talk about starting small. So after you invite the angels to come into your life, you might want to start off by a parking spot. Maybe you're working and it's like almost impossible for you to get a parking spot. I then need you, as you're driving to your destination, to say something like, my guardian angels, my archangels, my spiritual guides, as I approach my job, I know that parking has always been an issue, but not today. Today, I'm asking you to go forward and save me a parking spot or have a parking spot waiting for me. I already know this is done. It is done. I already know it is, and I'm just going to let it go. And I thank you for moving ahead in front of me, making sure my way of getting to my job is going to be very easy. Whatever it is you want to say, speak from your heart, speak using your own words, but you're inviting the angels to give you that parking spot. And I'm telling you, you believe and you know that it's already done. What's going to happen? You're going to get there and someone might pull out exactly when you pull up. Or there's a spot waiting there for you. Or you circle the block, come back, and someone's pulling out. The thing is, it works almost all the time. I think I can count on one hand where it did not work for me driving around in New York City. And if you live in New York, you already know that can be almost impossible finding a parking spot. So I use this technique all the time. I've also used the angels when I got in situations when I was younger. I either recited a phrase out of the Bible, calling on God or Jesus, or I just spoke to my angels. Again, I use this same technique when my nephew dropped his phone 2 years ago off the cyclone in Brooklyn, New York, at the Coney Island. Okay? They were telling me, no, you can't get the phone. You can't get the phone. And I called on my angels, and someone came that wasn't even working in that department and went under the roller coaster and actually found my phone. Not the first time. I asked him to go back and I said, please call the phone. Please call the phone. It wasn't ringing. And all of a sudden, bling, bling, the phone rang. He picked it up. He answered it. And I said, whoa. Again, this is in the middle of the night. It is dark as heck. And there was absolutely almost no way we were going to find that phone with the screen cracked and everything. But the angel stepped in, knew that I had to go to work, and they got us the phone. Okay? Whatever it is, do not think because you're calling on the angels that, oh my God, Yvette, I'm wasting the angels' time. Remember, time is only here for us to experience life. Okay? Days of the week, time is nothing in the spiritual realm. So an angel could be in 1,000 places at one time. God can be in a million places at one time. Unlimited amount of places. So do not feel bad when you call on your angels or when you're just generally just talking to your angels that you're stopping that angel or that entity from helping or assisting someone else, because it is not true. This has been known for many people that do angel work, that the angels can be in many places, okay? Just because you're in Africa and I'm in the United States, don't mean that we can't call on that same angel at that same time, okay? So do not feel guilty when you start speaking to your angels that you're stopping them from being somewhere else, okay? Now, again, If you want to learn how to talk to your angels and get assistance and guidance immediately, the first thing you need to do is start now. Start building a regular routine where you can speak to your angels so that when you do speak, you already used to it. You already know, and you can just flow with it. Okay? So now, where is it I'm taking you guys from here? I'm going to move on. What are some of the archangels that you should know about? Okay? And this is just guidance. And there's so many archangels, you guys. Just knowing about a few can help you when you're in need. The first one that everyone really knows about, and you should, and that's Archangel Michael. When you call on Archangel Michael, it's usually for your life purpose. It's usually for protection, okay? And Archangel is represented by purplish blue. So when you're dealing with something where you don't know what you're doing in life, you don't know what direction, you want to know what is your life purpose, why are you here, what is it God brought you here to do or learn, Archangel Michael will be the one I will call on. If you feel like somebody's going against you, or you're at work and you feel like something is about to happen, you call on God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, but you can also call on Archangel Michael. Now, the next archangel that I use a whole lot is Archangel Gabriel. Is another archangel that I use. And again, this color is white. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of God. So when it comes down to anything you need, any answers, any guidance, any clarity that you need, Archangel Gabriel is who I will call on for anything, whether it's starting a new project, not knowing what to do. Maybe you're just needing guidance in anything. Archangel Gabriel is the one. Now, the next thing is, I'm going to go back to Archangel Gabriel. If you need messages to be relayed to God and you talking directly to God and you want some more assistance, Archangel Gabriel would be the one I will call on because the messages go to God. He is the messenger of God. Okay? Now, the next one that a lot of people know about is Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is in charge of love and healing. So if you're looking for a healing miracle, and you're calling on God, you're calling on the universe, you can also call on Archangel Raphael, who's in charge of healing and love. And a lot of times healing and love goes hand in hand because sometimes we need to heal ourselves to bring in that love to basically heal from whatever ailment or whatever dis-ease we may be going through. And Archangel Raphael is the color green. So if you are talking to Archangel Gabriel and you start seeing green, know your message is being pushed because Archangel Raphael is the color of green. A lot of people that do Reiki or do therapeutic healing, they might also see the color green, again, representing the presence of Archangel Raphael. Now, another archangel that a lot of people don't really talk about, but is very powerful, and that's Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel represents the sun, and this is the archangel you will call on when you're at a crossroad, where you don't know what direction to go in. You're looking for wisdom and understanding and personal growth. Maybe you're going through something and you just need that support and you just feel like everything's caving in on you. Archangel Uriel would be the archangel that I will call on. And the color is red or gold, okay? A lot of people associate the gold color because it represents the sun, and the sun is usually looked at as yellow or gold. So Archangel Uriel is powerful when you feel like you're stuck, you feel like you're at the crossroad, you feel like you just don't know what you're doing, or you want some understanding or personal guidance, okay? So now, one of the archangels that I love so much, and that's Archangel Raziel. Now, you know Archangel Raziel is on some of my vision boards. So is Archangel Metatron. Archangel Raziel is represented by the rainbow, the multiple colors. And this is the mystical understanding of deep truths, healing of past lives. Archangel Raziel is the mystical one, the one that has the secrets, okay? And I like Archangel Raziel because sometimes you want that spiritual, that intuitive guidance or help or assistance. And who's a great one to call on besides God in the universe? It would be Archangel Raziel. Raziel, again, is one of my favorites when it comes down to anything going on. Maybe you're challenging yourself or thinking, oh my God, Yvette, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is right for me. Call on Archangel Raziel and get guidance, okay? And stick with me, you guys, because we're going to take this a little further, okay? Now, the next one that I would say that I love, and I'm going to place these two right along with Archangel Raziel, and that is Archangel Haniel, which is represented by blue, turquoise, or green, and Archangel Sandalphon, which is represented by turquoise and dark blue. Again, a lot of these angels are represented by the throat color, and that is the color of communication. So now, these angels, Raziel, Haniel, and Sandalphon, I call them my mystical angels. They're the angels that you can call on for spiritual knowledge, intuition, mystical, secrets, rituals. These are the angels. Sandalphon, maybe dealing with more religion. So there's so many things that these are associated with. Maybe you're judging yourself or having problems with religious agencies, and you want to know what to do. You just don't know. Okay. Even if you're having a problem in life, these are the mystical angels that you can call on. The last one that I want to bring up now, which is not the least, and that would be Archangel Metatron, which you see on my boards. Again, in charge of life purpose, the Akashic records, where you go back in your past lives and start looking at all the things that has happened to you. Archangel Metatron with the Merkaba can take you back in your life, your history, your past lives, to help you understand why certain things are happening to you. So there's so many angels to talk on. But other than that, if you can't remember what I'm saying, just say your angels, okay? And if not that, speak to your spiritual guides, your deceased loved ones. I tell so many people, you have relatives that passed away that are popping in on you when you think of them. When you think of your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your grandmother, they are there. You just can't see them. As soon as you think of them, they're there, guiding you, wanting to communicate with you. And maybe you're missing the signs. You're missing the birds. You're missing the butterflies. You're missing the music or the numbers 444 or their initials on a license plate or maybe a TV show. The angels are there. You just have to get used to speaking to them and welcome them into your life to give you that guidance that you need, especially when you're desperate, especially when something's going on and your back is up against the wall and you don't know what to do. Believe me, you guys, you're not alone. I wrote to my angels. You could just pick up anything and just start writing to your angels, telling your angels that you invite them into your life. It is just that simple. It's nothing mystical. It's nothing that I can do that you can't do. When I tell you these things, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? It's all about just getting in connection. Now, what I want you guys to do is tonight, start talking to your angels. Whatever it is, go for a walk and just talk to your angels and just start building that communication with them and inviting them to come into your life to help you, to assist you, and even show you a sign if that's possible. Say, show me a sign so that I know that you're with me. Whatever it is. And don't go looking over your shoulder every moment. When that sign comes, you will notice it. That butterfly might pass by your car or while you're walking. It might be 444 that shows up on the clock in the middle in the morning when you wake up to go to the bathroom. It might be something on TV that talks about angels. Whatever it is, they will show you the sign and you will pick it up. If you're in need for something that is important, that is something that you need immediate assistance, you speak to God, you speak to the universe, you speak to whoever the higher source you have, because you guys have to remember there's only one God with many names. But you can also speak to the angels. Do not feel like, oh my God, I'm speaking to the angels instead of God. They are God's messengers. That's what an angel is, a messenger of God. Okay? So God has placed these angels there for you to use. Okay? So there's no need to feel guilty or anything, or listen to what other people might say. You asking the angels to help you find a parking spot? What are you, crazy? No, listen. Push them to the side and start building that communication with your angels. So when something do go wrong, the angels are there and they're used to you talking to them or speaking to them, and they will react. It is just that simple. So we spoke about writing, speaking to them, inviting the angels into your life to help you with life decisions, speaking to your guardian angels, your spiritual guides, looking for the signs, 444, angel feathers, okay, butterflies, coins, okay, like again, the 444, seeing colors, different colors, the rainbow, okay, bluish purple is usually a sign of the angels. Whatever it is, have fun, you guys, and don't disown it when you get a message or when you feel like things are working well. When things do go well that you ask for help, sit back and say, angels, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me. Acknowledge and give the credit to God, the universe, and the angels for assisting you. That way, things will happen more and more and more. And you will be just like me. When I get in the car, I say, angels, please protect me with whatever I have to do. Angels, please go ahead of me and find me a parking spot. Angels, please send me a dream tonight and explain what it is that I need to know. Whatever it is, I put a big smile on my face when I'm talking about my angels. But I do want to say, you guys, don't forget to get my Simple Money Rituals book, where it's nothing but money manifestation techniques in the book. And if you want to, please get some of my other books. I have journals out there. If you love scripting, It Works, Dream Journal, Manifestation Journal. Again, all of these things are on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles. It's all over. Just Google Yvette Books, Yvette Risher Books, and they'll all pop up. Again, I'm still working with Art of Spirit. If you guys want to buy some crystal bracelets, please look in the description. Don't forget to use my 20 for the discount code, you guys. And again, they have crystals for everything, whether it's opening your third eye, communicating with your angels, courage, motivation, money bracelets, which I'm representing right now. The money bracelets, go to the site, put in for it, and just have fun, you guys. Again, don't forget, I'm here every Sunday. Where's my Sunday? Join me every Sunday, you guys, okay? Join me here live. And again, I did take off within over a year. I'm just finally taking off 2 Sundays, and I just want to send you guys love. Again, don't forget to get out there and go to Amazon and get some of my books. Much love to you guys. If you guys want coaching or reading, please look in the description. Go to my website. And again, you guys, if you want to buy other products like sage and incense and candles, please, you guys, everything is on my website. Go to the shop and get it. Again, blessings to you guys. Much love and namaste.